Hey guys, so I finally got a chance to do Natalie's 12-month update. She's growing so fast and it's kind of like, it's really bittersweet. I've had moments where I'm tearing up just from her doing one little thing and just looking at old videos and stuff. It's so crazy that she's growing up. I love being a mom, and she keeps me going for sure. She's actually 13 and a half. She's almost 14 months, so she's grown a little bit more than then, but I will give you the information from her 12-month appointment. When we weighed her at the doctor's office, she weighed 23 pounds, which was a lot bigger than I expected, and also she is really big for her age. Her height is 30.5 inches, and her head is 47.8 centimeters, so she's got a nice big brain. She's wearing size 4 currently in diapers. She's wearing 18 months, which is a lot bigger than what I expected. Luckily, she's wearing the same size in both tops and bottoms. Somehow, I was really confused on how to adjust her to whole milk, and I don't know, it was just like one day I just decided to just do whole milk, and she adjusted really well, so I was lucky in that department. I think it was harder on me than it was on her because you have to down her milk intake because it's not the same as formula, and you don't want to give them too much dairy. On average, she drinks about 5 ounces of milk at a time and 2 to 3 sippy cups a day because she's not on bottles anymore. Planning on doing a separate video about that. Most of the time she drinks organic whole milk. I like the idea of organic, and knowing that the food or the milk or whatever it may be is treated well and there's not all this added stuff in there and no GMO. She's getting texture picky. I don't know if that's even a thing, but that's what I call it, because she'll put something in her mouth and she might like the taste, like she'll suck on it and then she'll just spit it out because she knows that it's crunchy or it's soggy. But she does eat vegetables in pouches, and she eats some vegetables. She loves corn, and then she loves peas. But other than that, I have to give her pouches of pureed broccoli and zucchini and pumpkin, sweet potatoes. She eats rice and pasta and meat. Her favorite meat is chicken, but she'll eat other meats as well. She loves eggs. Every morning I give her some eggs, whether they're scrambled or fried. New words she's learned and starting to put meaning to, I think. She's starting to put meaning to the word mama, of course, which is awesome because I felt like she would always say it, but she doesn't know what it means. But now I think she really does know what it means because she'll look at me and she'll say mama. She says dada. She says what's that, because I always say that when I'm holding her. She says who's that because I'll say who's that in pictures or people. She says cheese when I say cheese. She says her name. She said her name for a while and she learned it so early, but it's starting to change over time. Yeah, she goes Natalie, and then she says whoa. Every time I say whoa, like oh my gosh, I saw something cool, I say whoa, and she always copies me. Yeah. I taught her how to say I love you, but she doesn't always say that. She learned it. It's funny because when she learns something new, she'll repeat it over and over again, and then you won't hear it for a long time. If you've seen a lot of my videos, there is a video on my channel where she says I love you at the very end. Yeah. I love you. But she says I love, but still, that counts. She says yeah. That's probably because I say it way too much. Personality, she is just so feisty. She's rambunctious. She's very silly and she mimics me like no other. She's a really fast learner and she's very playful, very independent. It's very sad because she doesn't want me anymore in a lot of situations. She self-feeds herself. She'll still take a spoon from me, but she's not spoon feeding yet. She claps and she dances. She waves. She waves hi and bye, but she doesn't say hi and bye yet. Like, she's in daycare during the day, and her daycare provider makes sure she goes down for a nap at a certain time. She naps 1.5 to 2 hours a day, and then she will go to sleep around 9. Now, a lot of people might think that that's really late, but I would love for her to go sleep earlier. Part of that plays into my schedule of work. So hopefully that does change because I'd like to get her bedtime earlier, but it's really hard when she's at this age. If you have any tips, definitely comment below and let me know how I can get her bedtime earlier because I'm working on that. She sleeps through the night unless she's teething or sick. Okay, so This one's kind of random, but her hair is still curly. It hasn't changed yet. I try and keep it moisturized with this organic stuff that I use, but it's just hair moisturizer and it's made with olive oil. One topic was daycare. Yes, she's in daycare. She's in an in-home daycare. What? The Xbox is turning on. She's in daycare for about 3 to 4 days a week, but usually 3 days a week. And on the weekends, she's with my boyfriend or her grandma or grandpa, because I usually work weekends too. So she's just growing way too fast and she's getting so big. People think that she's 18 months old or they think she's a year and a half when she's really not a year and a half yet, and don't even want her to get, no, just kidding. Definitely has a little attitude, and I think she got it from me. She is such a healthy child. She's very good. I'm very proud of every little thing that she does. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!